welcome. This is our weekly tarot reading for the School of Magic, and I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. I'm about to do a funeral, and I'm working with a lot of energy related to death and dying. And I'm studying the Magician card in my series of studies, and it has to do with death and dying, or a better way of saying how you focus your attention. Okay, so we've ended the year. We're beginning a new one. Let's see what is cooking here. And I want to say that the lady that I'm doing a funeral for, I feel her presence because I'm working with her energy and stuff. And so I just wanted to say that from a shamanistic point of view, I'm working with some other entities through this reading. Like they'll be getting a reading too, so to speak. Okay, cut them one more time. Okay. I'd like to begin with a prayer. In the name of Jehovah, Elohim, I release my connection to this reading, turn it over to my higher self, and with the presence of the Redeemer, we'll see what we have to say. Thank you. First card. First card is the Hierophant. Now, I apologize. In some of my readings, I don't always show the card, and I was told that I should do this.
Good job.
So if I miss one, call us up here and tell us that I missed it, and I'll go back and do it, okay?
And anyone can message right below the video,
Okay.
and we'll get them. So,
okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, the Hierophant. Very interesting. I just opened this up and turned it over to my higher self, and we get the Hierophant, which is the higher self, of course. And what this indicates is that the divine is actually is revealing the mysteries to you. This is the revealer of the mysteries from on high, from the higher frequencies. And it's the awakening of your intuition to a higher frequency so that you begin to interact with, in a more conscious way, with some of your spiritual counterparts, some of your teachers, some of your friends that you may connect with on the other planes. This means that something is happening probably with your pineal gland, which has to do with hearing and seeing in the what I call the shaman world of journeying, and which means the opening of your third eye, the ability to see in the dark, so to speak, the shamanistic process. Okay, so it also indicates that you might be entering a class or even teaching a class or something with others, and that might be part of your spiritual awakening, we'll say. When I read this, I think of divination, of course, which is reading the Word of God, which is the tarot, but many other systems, the runes. But something along those lines might be in store for you. You may want to check out some of the systems. You can go to the Heart of the Dragon. They have all kinds of information on this, if you're in Paonia. If not, you have to come here to do that. Unless you want to call them. Okay. Not that I'm here advertising for other people, but along the lines of what we do, this is an important store. And very beautiful people work there. Okay, so your intuition is opening up. This is a Hebrew letter, Vav, and Vav means connection, connectivity, connecting with other beings, other people, and being clear about the audio, even sometimes visual impressions that you're getting around this intuition. But you want to really start trusting what you're hearing, is the thing though. And being clear of who you're actually interacting with or contacting. Not that it would be bad, but if you dial up Buddha and you get Jesus, you know, you kind of want to know the difference. Okay. Next card, Seven of Wands, which is a young man or woman, sort of up on a hill, holding his wand or her wand down toward the other wands that are sticking up. This has to do with changes that take you kind of away from friends or loved ones, because you're doing something different and they may not understand all of it. This is just crossing you, which means you're probably in some changing energy in your life, and things could be shifting for you, and certain people that you've been connected with, you may not be as connected with them as this unfolds because you're changing. And so it's about paying attention to your inner voice through meditation, the Hierophant, and learning to respond accordingly. But that could take you away from certain situations that in the future may not be advantageous for you anyway. Okay? Wheel of Fortune. This is a card of, this is a destiny card actually. It's underneath you, which means it's going on subconsciously, that you're getting close to your destiny, of finding out who you really are and what you're here for. This is the planet Jupiter, and it's the Hebrew letter Kaf, and those things mean abundance, good things happening, your destiny, your fortune coming to you, good things. Now this is subconscious, which means this has been developing over years probably at the subconscious level, and you've been responding to it. It has to do with you sort of aligning with the spirit in a way where you begin to discover your spiritual destiny, your original contract that you made related to spirit. Behind you, the Knight of Cups. When I say behind you, it means this is something from the past that might be affecting you now, but it's from the past, and what it's saying is that you may want to develop a creative way of changing some of the images that you've held from the past. And when I speak of that, I think of negative ones, like the people that I personally didn't like or something, you know, to change that frame of reference or imaging into a positive thing, sort of reversing it. And this takes meditation. This is a card of meditation, and it has to do with meditation and imaging, practice and imaging a higher frequency, imaging things that you want to bring into your world that make you healthier, good food, a beautiful body, whatever, turns you on that way. And so this is behind you. This is something that's already happened in a way and is affecting you now in how you are living. Okay, this is above you, and it is the Three of Cups, which is three beautiful women having a good time, with each holding a cup of wisdom, understanding, knowledge, that sort of thing. And it's about harmony and enjoying what you're doing. Now, it's positioned above you, which means it's coming into being shortly, the next couple of months. This has to do with, in a general sense, with honoring your female friends, your female group, whatever your connection, your business, the feminine part of the business, that it's the feminine way right now. That honoring the females for working together very well is very important in this card, and it has to do with your life too, especially your business life, about how you run it and how you might live it, and how you incorporate more of a softer and I think of some other some memory patterns from other lifetimes and stuff, being a little more psychic. These are all feminine characteristics. I'm not saying that men don't have them. Yes, we do, but it's actually our feminine side coming through that we're embodying. So yeah, the female, honor your friends, have tea with them, cups. Okay, this is coming into being in the first few months of 2023, we'll say through spring, and this is the angel Michael and the Temperance card, which means you're going to be tempered. Alchemically speaking, we're talking about fine-tuning and restructuring the personality. That's all. You must see this angel. The angel Michael is the solar angel, the angel of the south. And in Hebrew, there's a principle of the Shekinah that God left with Adam and Eve, which is his sort of feminine aspect. The Shekinah is the indwelling God in each of us. The voice of the Shekinah, or the intuition that's coming through from God, is through this angel. And he's fine-tuning our personalities. Some people call him the angel of strife and hard times. That can be part of his work if that's what you need. But you have to trust in this angel. And what I want to say about this angel is, this is the angel of the south. Raphael is the angel of the east. Gabriel is the angel of the west. Oriel is the angel of the north. These angels are with us all the time. They're our helpers. We get intuitive hit from higher frequency from these beings. All you have to do is acknowledge and understand that they're there. And they will be there. Okay? So this angel is working with us all the time. And the harmonic convergence was a part of this angel's work. When this angel is in your reading, it means some things are going to be changing for the better, more refined. You're getting closer to your authentic self. This is a reflection of your authentic self, or the God within. That's your the Michaelian side of you, so to speak. Okay, this is coming for us. This is a general reading for all of us. It's the best thing that can ever happen. Everything that you need to work out gets cleared with this process because you're moving very close to your authentic personality of who you are, the God aspect of you, the Christ consciousness. This angel is a doorway to the Christ consciousness, which we call the authentic self. But for Christians, Christ consciousness, you have to go through this angel. Okay. Boy, all this feminine energy is blowing me away. Okay. Layout over here will be 4 cards representing the future. The first one is the card that could be in a fear position, but it's all, well, a potential usually to make great things happen. And this is the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is, anytime you get a queen or a king, if you get a queen, it means higher feminine energy is coming for you. It's in kind of a fear place or something maybe most of us men may be afraid of or something, but it doesn't make any difference. Our goddesses are awakening when you get this card. But for the women, it means that yes, you're awakening, but we have a black cat here who is sort of a doubting type. The part of you that says, I'm going to go and do this and this and this, and then someone says, oh yeah, but I'm probably not that smart or that good of an artist or whatever, you know. And I'm not saying that black cat is bad. There was a time when that black cat was needed, actually. And so we all have one. But it can hold you back in terms of stepping into your more powerful feminine energy, which is psychism, intuition, memory, like the high priestess, the higher memory patterns. You have access to all that in your genetic codes. You can actually reflect back and remember anything if you just open up to it. That's a feminine power. Okay, so this is a woman coming into her feminine power. This is you. Men and women, the feminine side of each of us, and that we have to honor it. It could be a little scary because it might make you do things that the male would not do. Because there's a difference in this. And what we're talking about here is a gender situation in the sense for the men to begin to honor their femininity more and to not doubt that feminine energy. Are we taking too long? Okay. The next card, which is the card in the position of your environment in the future. The Page of Wands could be a male or a female, okay? But this card is about creating balance in your life and getting in touch with your intentionality for living. Yeah. And how do you want to live? We're talking about quality of living here. What is really important to you that can give you the quality of living that you want. And this is in the future, your environment. What it's saying is that you in the future will want to get clear about your intention for living and how you're living your life intentionally and bringing the best out of your living experience that you can get. Okay? I mean, sometimes I do things that I don't enjoy that much, but I'm taking notes. Okay? And that's the thing. You want to say, you know, maybe I want to upgrade what I'm experiencing from 11:30 to 1:30 in the afternoon or something. And what I'm making reference here to is getting involved in health-oriented exercises, yoga, qigong, and that have a spiritual flavor to them, and having intentional activity around those things, getting your physical body fit for your spiritual life. Okay, the next card is the catalyst, or the thing taking you into the future. Okay? This is a heavy card because it means you can have whatever you want. You want to keep your intention related to, we'll say, the primal will, or what is the most divine area that I could focus my attention on. This is the second decan of Aries, which is ruled by Mars, and it is about having dominion over your world, because what you're doing is what needs to happen. What you're doing is the right thing. Now remember, this is the layout for the future, and this could be springtime or summer when this comes about. But what it's saying is that you can have anything you want, literally. All you have to do is figure out what you want. But and also, when I say figure out what you want, I also mean figure out what you need. Okay? The earth is yours, or your playground, your business world is yours. All you have to do is initiate, get in touch with what you will to happen, what you want to happen, and initiate it. Okay, next card.
Let me grab that.
Excuse me for just a second. Excuse me for a minute. Hey Leah, I'm doing a YouTube, doing a tarot reading. Not a problem. I'll call you back. I love you. Bye-bye. I should turn this off.
Do you have a sound off?
Oh, I'll just leave it. We're about finished.
We can edit it out.
Yeah. Okay. The last card, and this is the outcome, is the Four of Swords. Okay, the Four of Swords is a person laying on a bed type structure with a sword underneath and three on the wall. This is a Libra card, and which has to do with balance in your world. Okay, but at the same time, this card is about being patient, like he has one sword, or she has one sword underneath, which is probably solid information, if let's say you're in a business, about feeling good about, you know, your ability to do what you're doing. But then there's three swords up, which means there are some things that you are yet to learn. And so this is like an adventure at this point. The outcome is you sort of, like this person is contemplating or meditating on how to do what he or she needs to do. And so or how to regulate what you already have chosen to do, that sort of thing. But it's about getting in touch with of how to do it and giving yourself time to formulate ideas that that would be, let's say, your best choice for what you're doing. Giving yourself time to rest in between work and that sort of thing as well. So it's a time of where you can take your imagination, your consciousness, and begin to put some type of form to your activities, to your what you're planning, or your exercise program, or your business idea. To go slow with it, take your time and enjoy it, and try to stay balanced with it. Okay.